What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? The Meat Pack here to present to you a little UFC 255 card breakdown. Should be some awesome fights this Saturday. Figueiredo versus Perez should be Shevchenko main fight. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But it's your boy Mike Rogers in the cut. We got Nick Twigg in the cut. Mike Richman in the cup. Salami squad, say what's up.
What is good, my guy?
Yeah! All right, like we said, a little UFC 255 action this Saturday. This is a fun card. Should be a great night of some fights. Going to start at the bottom here with your boy Mauricio Shogun Hua, legend in the game, just an absolute unit, has been in some wars, been in this game for a long time against Paul Craig, the boy. Going into this fight, I think I like Paul Craig a little bit. They fought about a year and a half ago. That was a draw, no decision. But they are both coming off of wins since then. So they're both kind of riding a little bit of momentum. I do like Paul Craig going into this fight just because, the versatility, obviously with Shogun, he's got the power and whatnot. But I like Paul Craig going into this fight, I think.
Yeah, with this matchup, you're going to get a polar opposites in terms of fighting style. Paul Craig more the wrestler, Shogun more the striker.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine Paul Craig tries to take this to the ground early. Make it just a dirty fight. I like Craig by decision here. I think this is a good way to get his name on the map here. He's ranked number 15 at light heavyweight right now, so I think this can boost him up quite a bit if he does get the win.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think just the way this fight ended last time, both these guys are hungry to actually get the win on the other. So I think it'll be a pretty good fight. Definitely a good chance for some violence.
Oh, yeah, dude. You might end up seeing some blood. But we're going to move on to the next fight here. Got your girl, Caitlin Chukagian, not sure, versus Cynthia Calvillo. I think, I like this Calvillo girl. She's low-key scrappy, savage. I think, going in this fight, obviously Caitlin coming off a loss against Andrade, would have maybe liked to see her win that, but Calvillo's going to come. I think she's going to respect Chukagian's striking, but at the same time try to close the distance. Calvillo's very, very scrappy. I kind of like her going into this. She's very good off her back, good striking. I think she's going to, like I said, respect the striking from Chukagian because she is a good striker. But I think you'll try to see her, try to take the back and put a lot of pressure on her.
I like Chukagian quite a bit in this fight, just as a snap reaction to it. She's about 5 inches taller than Cynthia Calvillo. She's got about a 5-inch reach advantage as well.
Yeah,
I would assume she probably has the advantage in the striking. I'm not really sure about either one of them.
So.
I'm not sure about either one of the wrestlings, but I would assume this is probably another fight that ends up going to the decision as well.
Looking at this women's flyweight division, we got 2 and 4 here, and then looking at the co-main event, we got the champ in 3. This is most likely the winner. The winner of this fight will be in contention for the belt. So this is a pretty important fight, and both of them just going to go out here and try to beat some ass. Like, obviously they want that belt. We got 4 women fighters on this card, all in the top 5 of their division. That's pretty exciting.
They out here, man. Lisa, I could definitely see this going to decision. If not, I think Calvillo absolutely strangles her. Calvillo, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Sorry about that, but we'll see. That should be a fun fight to watch. Another fun fight to watch, and another fucking savage. We got the boy Mike. What's his nickname there? Premium. What is it?
Mike Platinum Perry, baby.
Platinum Perry, baby, versus Tim Means. Mike Perry is something else, dude. I don't know. He, had a lot of stuff happen out, off the field or outside the octagon, whatever you want to call it. And, not necessarily been good. But I'll tell you what, in the ring, that dude is a fucking savage. Dude's got a face tat. You know what I mean? Like, you're only getting a face tattoo if you're a rapper, if you're a fighter, or you're crazy. That dude might be all 3 of those things. I'm not too sure. The only thing I'll say is going into this fight, and Tim Means took it on kind of a shorter notice. This was supposed to be Robbie Lawler. Just with everything that's kind of happened since the last time Mike Perry fought and a lot of stuff that's happened, like I said, outside of the octagon, I just don't know where he's at mentally. I've heard some rumors and stuff that he's not all the way there. He was looking really forward to fighting Robbie Lawler, and then that did fall through. So maybe his motivation and whatnot is has been shot. I've just heard a couple rumors about that. My thing is Mike Perry is a savage, but sometimes he just doesn't look very technical at all. And I think this is the perfect fight for Tim Means. If I'm being honest, Tim Means is a veteran in this game. It's another guy that's pretty scrappy too. And the thing I like about Tim Means is, he's known a lot for having sharp elbows, sharp knees, not a bad striker at all. And I feel like if Mike Perry comes out and kind of fights a Mike Perry fight, Tim Means can catch with something that'll cut him open. So, I like that going in. Perry needs to approach this smart. I think, he's going to get cut open. Tim Means kind of picks him apart in this fight. I don't know.
Yeah, both these guys are just straight up savages. They're both pretty one-dimensional as fighters as well. They're both going in there just to try to take your head off. So this is just give me a good scrap that I definitely want to watch.
This would be out the gate, dude. Like
it's just gonna be whoever makes the first mistake first. If I can end up getting knocked out. As a betting favorite, I think Mike Perry is going in there as a favorite, but I don't hate Tim Means as a dog here.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I don't either, actually, at all.
Yeah, Mike Perry's just got that wild card. Shout out Charlie Day. He's just going to go in there and go absolute crazy. So I don't know. He's either going to hit him or not. I think Twigg said it right on the dot here. These dudes are just going to come out swinging. Someone's going to get hit.
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. I believe that will happen, but I think Tim Means can take advantage of more mistakes than Mike Perry can. Mike Perry's just kind of a loose cannon. At least I agree. They both are kind of one-dimensional. I just think, Tim Means hits you with a fucking elbow, dude. A split your shit. That should be a really fun. Mike Perry, too, no fucking corner, dude. Hasn't really had a proper training camp in a while. He's got his girlfriend in the cut in the corner with him, which is cool to see, but, I don't know. I've seen a lot of other stuff that's gone on with Mike Perry. I think a lot of people have behind the scenes that I don't know. I just don't know if he's ready to fight, but that should be fun, dude. He's going to come out. He's going to be hyped. That's going to be some shit to watch. So I definitely look forward to that. So then we're going to move on to the next fight here with arguably one of my favorite fighters of all time, definitely top 3 for me. That's Miss Valentina Shevchenko, the champion, son, the champion, 4th time defending this belt against Jennifer Maia. But Shevchenko is going to fucking murder this girl. I'm sorry. That's just how it's going to be. I don't think anyone can touch Shevchenko anytime soon in this division. Just has absolutely been dominant. Obviously Nunes being the pound for pound number 1 in the UFC, I'm cool with that. But Shevchenko to me is right up in that conversation. Men, women, it doesn't matter. She's been absolutely dominant ever since she moved divisions, won the title, and I just don't see her letting it go anytime soon. She just has, to me, one of the most all-around games as a fighter. Like I said, men or women. She reminds me a lot of Demetrius Johnson for women. She's kind of 5-tooled. I don't know. Like I said, insane technique. Jennifer Maia, though, I'll tell you what, she's a scrapper. She does have a nice little boxing background. I just think she has no fucking chance. I think you're going to see her go for a lot of clinches. She's going to do some dirty boxing going on. Like I said, I just don't think there's anyone in this division that beats Shevchenko. I think she's one of the best fighters in the world. And I'm expecting and still at the end of this fight. So rounds, predictions, knockout, submission, I don't know. Shevchenko can kind of do it all. As those leg kicks she has, she'll knock somebody out. So I just fuck with Shevchenko heavy. That's my girl. And she might murder this girl Saturday night.
Yeah, just from a straight up betting perspective, Shevchenko as of right now is minus 1,300. I think that's just pretty reflective of where this fight is gonna take place.
Man,
I would imagine Shevchenko goes in there and probably tries to go for a finish, with her being a co-headline on this card.
Yeah,
I just don't see any avenue where Jennifer Maia would be better than her. I don't know. I think it's just one of those fights she's just gonna steamroller. I don't anticipate being that close.
She's an animal, bro.
Yeah, right there with you guys. If Jennifer Maia does it, coming in as such a huge underdog, it's just going to be a lucky strike, lucky takedown, gets a submission quick or something. She's going to have to slip her one way or the other if she gets a W, but I completely agree with you guys. Shevchenko going to dominate, boys.
dominate this girl, dude. I'm telling you, I'm sitting here right now. We need to start appreciating Shevchenko, dude. I'm telling you, I've been on the train for a long time. She won Nunes 2 to this day, dude. I die by it. She won that fucking fight. But I love her, dude. She posts these insane workout videos on Instagram. Just a fucking savage, dude. Little Russian cat. Just rip your head off. Like I said, dude, she's top 5 pound for pound, maybe top 3 in all of the UFC, dude. I think she's that good. So I'm so looking forward to that fight. I think it should have been the main card. I think she's a bigger draw than Figueiredo. But that is what it is. I'm not mad at it. With that being said, though, we're going to move on to the main title fight of this card. Mr. Figueiredo, I'm not saying his first name, I can't, and Mr. Alex Perez. Alex Perez, too, being the first fighter from Dana White's Contender Series to be in the UFC going for a title, which is cool to see. I like watching that show. I don't really know about this fight, though, if I'm being honest. I'm just kind of looking at my notes here. Obviously, Figueiredo's kind of got 2 things to his game. You know, he's not bad on the ground, but he's obviously all about that power, his striking. He comes out there to kill. He's looking for blood, and he's known for that punch and power. The good thing about him, with such of the power he has and the pace that he fights at, is knowing his opponent, knowing that he does have that knockout power. He can kind of direct where he wants his opponent to go, which I think is a good thing, and getting off level changes and whatnot. But we look at Alex Perez here on the other side of the spectrum. You know, he's got good momentum coming into this fight. I'll give him that. He's been hot lately. You know, he did come into this fight late notice. Dude's got a college wrestling background. Like I said, I think he'll look to take advantage of that. You know, Figueiredo is good on the ground, like I said, but I think you're going to see Alex Perez go for a lot of level changes. You know, just try to watch out for that power that Figueiredo has. But like I said, I like the wrestling background from Perez. I don't know, dude. Just Figueiredo's a fucking gunslinger, dude. He's gonna come out there and literally all it takes is one punch in that division. You know, I think Figueiredo as a whole fighter, he's got a few holes in his game for sure. So, you know, I don't know if I'm ready to say he's about to run the division or whatnot. I think Alex Perez, in all honesty, could sneak this fight out. I think we're going to get an ant still, though, after this fight.
To be honest, I really do not know a lot about the 125 division. There isn't really a lot of standout names there.
Yeah.
I just think Davison Figueiredo is a cut above the rest of the contenders right now.
Yeah.
For being 125 pounds, that dude hits like an absolute truck.
Yeah, he does.
So I would not be surprised if he gets the knockout here. I mean, I don't really know a lot about Alex Perez. If he did get it done, I wouldn't be surprised really either. But yeah. It's definitely a fight I want to watch still.
Oh, yeah.
This is a massive fight in Alex Perez's career. As you said, coming from DWC, you know, he's never really been under the light like this. So it's huge coming out against the Brazilian god of war. You know, I think it's going to be a good fight. And this this flyweight division really hasn't gotten that much attention, even with Demetrius Johnson running that division for so long. You know, the publicity just wasn't there. So Dana White's definitely looking for a champ to kind of come into the limelight in this division. But is it Figueiredo? Is it Perez? You know, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I don't Figueiredo. Yeah, but speaking of DJ, that was a situation too where it's like you kind of looked at that division and you know, for a while, dude, he was probably the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. I know that's what everyone said, but it's kind of like you're in this weird thing where is he so good that everyone else around him looks bad, or is there really just no competition in that division? I mean, we saw Cejudo come up, who's now retired, who kind of hinted at he would not mind fighting Figueiredo. I don't know if we see him return. I bet you a check would make him return. Obviously, DJ being gone, but yeah, something about the 125, man, just something with that division that just hasn't been able to produce stars like that. And my biggest thing is I just don't understand how humans are just that small, that powerful, that quick and whatnot. I mean, we're talking about tiny guys here.
125, dude.
I'm 100 pounds over that, and it's crazy to me to think that these guys are this small and this jacked and shredded and just fucking animals. But that is what it is. You know, hopefully one of these guys win, or Figueiredo wins, they can become that star, hold down that 125 division. So that should be a good fight, man. I think those 5 fights right there, man, that's gonna be a good card to watch. UFC 255, Figueiredo versus Perez, should be Shevchenko versus Maia, is what it is. Shout out Shevchenko. Should be a good fight Saturday. I'm ready. The meat pack's ready. Salami squad gonna fucking be there. You best believe it. What else you got?
That's just about do it. Ready for another Saturday full of fights. Yeah, that's about it.
Let's go. Yeah, shout out UFC.
Dana, sign me.